Hello everybody and welcome back to another Western Wilds Survival Challenge video. We're going to go ahead and get right into it today as I have not been paying attention to the timeline up at the right hand corner of my screen. In order to get stuff planted before the winter, we need to go ahead and get started right away. So I'm going to go ahead and get some seed from the store and we're going to start planting. I took a look at the list of crops that we will be able to plant, and I think, well, let's go ahead and just take a look and double check, make sure we get what we need planted. Okay, so it looks like wheat or barley is going to be the crop that we're going to get planted, and I want to get this in the ground as soon as possible instead of waiting all winter. Just gonna get us some money a little bit quicker. So let me head up to the store here and pick that up. We'll go ahead and put the seeder on the back of the tractor here. Make sure I've got the front weight. I don't have the front weight, so we better hook that up before we leave. There's a stump there. There we go. Back up, pick up the seeder, and we'll head up to the store then. Too much of a rush. Alright. Okay. Alright, I will head up to the store now, and I will see you guys once we get close. Hang on just a moment. What's going on up here? Yes, I did hear a rumor that the construction crews were going to be moving in. I just didn't think it was going to be this soon. Well, whatever they're going to start work on, it must be pretty big for all these machines. We'll have to check back in on them in a little while and see what they're up to. But for now, we need to get our seed. There we go, just load that up here. Refill. Well, I definitely thought we would be able to take the entire bag back with us, but that's alright. We'll leave it sit here for now. We'll come get it later with the Macy. It's interesting. Quite a few machines sitting here. Must be a big crew. Anyway, I'll finish the journey back here to the farm. We'll see you when we get there. Alright, welcome back to the farm, guys. We'll go ahead and drive over to the field right away, get this stuff planted. I believe we'll plant barley as our first crop. So let's go ahead and make sure that we have barley selected. And we're going to go ahead and get started right away. So I'll throw you guys on a time lapse and I will see you guys once we come back. Ah, yes. Now we see how important it is to pay attention to how much fuel is in your tractor. Well, no matter. We'll just take the Macy up to the store here and pick up a can of gasoline. Also, we'll probably pick up that other seed bag while we're up there. I might grab another one as well, just to have sitting here for the next job, so we don't have to drive all the way back up there. So let me grab the Macy here. I think we'll drop the log fork off so we can pick up a different set of forks. Also, the weight is stuck on the other tractor for now, so we'll probably have to grab another one of those. Hopefully we have enough money in the bank to do all of this. We are running quite low. Get that off here. Alright, off to the store. Shut that guy off for just a moment. Talk to the store here real quick. Let's see how much another bag of seed is. It'd be 800. Yeah, I don't know if we'd be able to afford to pick up another bag of seed and the forks and the gas can. Which I think... hopefully I have that in here somewhere. If not, we will exit out and go download it quick and then come back. I don't see it in here. Pallets possibly? Oh, I just saw it. There it is. I'll pick that guy up now. We'll buy the forks as well. And if we have enough money afterwards, we will also pick up a bag of seed. Just a pallet fork here, so we get 1,700 there. So we'll need the pallet fork. Well, I'm going to use the pallet fork for picking up bales at a later date instead of getting a bale spike. It works. So... here we go. That's only 800. Yeah, so we'll pick up those guys, and then 1,300 left. That's enough for a bag of seed. Oh, but we need a weight as well. I forgot about that until right now. So how much is a weight? Yeah, we wouldn't have enough to do all of those items. Well, let's see if we can pick up the bag of seed without the weight first. Crazy thing is, we were just up here, so if I would have been paying attention to the fuel gauge, we wouldn't have to go through all of this trouble right now. Bag of seed without a weight. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, it definitely would be too heavy to pick up another bag without. Set this right here. Well, that would be a no. Try it one more time. There we go. Now hopefully it stays right there on our way back. Makes a really good view blocker. So this should get us just enough to get that rigid track back up here so we can fuel up and finish the job. While we're up here, we should try to find one of the construction workers here, see if they got a camp nearby, or knock on one of the doors to the trucks here and see if they can give us some more information on what's going on. But anyway, I'll head back to the farm here. I will see you guys. Alright, head over to the rigid track here in the field, fill it up with gas. Also, I noticed the cedar was pretty low as well, so we might as well fill that up while we're over here. Then of course there are a bunch of options for buying equipment again that we'll need. Precision farming is turned on, so we will need to get the Scout so that we can get some soil samples sent off to the lab so we can figure out just what kind of soil is here. It also should save us some money on the lime and fertilizer that we would have to put down. So it's definitely worth looking into. I know that the Scout is quite expensive. We don't really have the money for it right now with all of the purchases that we are going to have to make in the near future. Let's do the fuel tank first. We have that. Let's see here. Where is... There it is. Let's see if we can... Doesn't seem to be working. Right, it's okay. We'll just drop it there and do it this way. Well, I guess that just refilled the cedar. That's fine. Here we go. 20 liters of fuel. And we are going to be good to go. Alright, let's park this guy back over at the makeshift yard. And we'll get the rigid track up to the store to refill it the rest of the way before we finish the field. Then of course once the field is done we'll have to go back to cutting down trees just to get our bank account topped up again. We also have to earn all of the money we need for the combine. Of course the combine doesn't have to be purchased for 6 to 7 months, so hopefully one of them comes across in the used market, but I don't believe it will. Seems to be fairly rare for that to occur, but you know, we might get lucky, and if we do, like we did with the rigid track here, that will just save us that much more. Looks like we've missed a couple spots, so we'll have to come back and do those as well. I'll go ahead and fire it right up. Look at that. And we will... Let's wait. How about we get the cedar? There we go. Finish this row at least, so when we come back we don't have to start in the middle of the field. Here we go. And we will head up to the store here. Now, I think the time lapses work pretty well with the third-person view. We could also try doing first-person if you guys like. Just let me know in the comments here which way you want to see it, and we'll try it first-person if that's the way that everyone wants to view them. Anyway, we'll head back up towards the store here and fill up the rigid track here. I will see you guys once we get close to the store. We'll see if we can't find one of the construction workers and ask them what's going on. Alright, see if we can't make a quick stop here. This guy's blocking the road. Alright. It doesn't look like there's anybody in here right now. Hello? Anyone in there? No answer. Well, let's see if the guys up at the shop know anything about this business. Just go ahead and drive around to the other side of the building to refuel. Perfect. $103 for fuel. Not too bad. We'll leave this here for now. Let me go over to the shop here and see if we can't ask about the construction equipment. All right. So the owner of the shop here says that the construction crew is going to be adding a few roads to start off with the town. Guess there's a little bit of interest in building out here. So we'll have to keep an eye on that and see how the progress is coming along while we are working away here. Now it is, of course, October. It's not a real good time for them to start digging out all of the road work, so it might not be done for a few months still. But hopefully there will be some progress for us to view along the way. There's definitely a lot of equipment for them to bring in here. Sneak around that guy. Alright, we'll head over to the field here and finish it up. I'll see you guys once we get back to the farm. Alright, let's just get right back over to the field here and finish up our work for the day. Not too much left. We actually got a fair amount of the field done with the 600 liters of seed that we started with. So that's pretty good in my books. Now, of course, it would be nice to have a bigger tank on the seeder, but for now, with such a small field for us, I think this is all right. Refilling it once to finish it isn't too bad. We'll go ahead and finish up this field. There's not too much left to do. first crop in at Royal Ag Co. Go ahead and clean up what we've missed here. Now, like I said, precision farming is turned on, so we will have to get the scout eventually. Now, if we run the scout through and we get all of our soil samples, we can hopefully reduce the amount of seed that we need to put down on the next go, so that will save us some money there, as well as the fertilizer and the lime that we will eventually have to be putting down. So that is definitely on the list of purchases that we need to make. Other than that, we again, of course, have the combine. And then maybe we visit the idea of putting down a couple of greenhouses again. I know that was the plan earlier. We kind of derailed that. All-wheel steering really helps get us around those tight corners. It's not usually a feature that I like, just a little bit harder to keep in a straight line, but when you get towards those tight corners, it's really handy to have. But anyway, like I said, we might be able to revisit the greenhouse idea. I mean, that would definitely help get us some passive income going. We have all of the tools that we need to pick up the pallets and put them on a trailer, so that isn't in the cost of the stuff we need anymore. Slow down a little bit here. Miss the area that we need to get done. Alright, there we go. And turn that guy off. And I do believe that is everything. Go ahead and get this guy parked. Alright, there we are. Hard day's work done. No, not done yet anyway. Not for me. I won't drag you guys through cutting down more trees. I'll do that off camera. But let me know what you guys think we should work towards next. Like I said, I know the combine is definitely a need, and we will be getting that. But before that, we might be able to spend a little bit of money on some farm buildings. Now, my personal vote would probably be on greenhouses, just because they will make us some income. But we do have quite a few implements sitting around now. It might be worth buying a small shed if possible. There's also the matter of getting a different house for us. Now, the tent is really great, but I think it might be odd if we start putting up buildings and we still live in a tent. So I'll leave that up to you guys. Let's see what you guys think. But I will leave the episode here, I think. So go ahead and, like I said, let me know what you guys think in the comments, what we need to do next. Be sure to subscribe if you haven't already, and like the video so that I know you guys are enjoying it. See you next time.